weeds, 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 weeds and more weeds. Woohoo! Weeds, weeds and more weeds. Isn't it interesting that you don't have to plant weeds to get weeds? They grow all by themselves. And isn't it interesting that life's a bit the same? Problems, challenges, hassles, things that annoy the hell out of us, we don't have to plant them into our life. They come automatically. So have you got a pick to get rid of them? This is my weapon of choice when it comes to digging weeds out of the garden. Very effective. It's got a little end and a big end, and it gets right down to the roots and gets the weeds right out. So what do you do if you want to get horrible things out of your life, or do you? And that's my big question. Because if we don't have challenges, if we don't have problems, if we don't have things that force us to think differently, how the hell would we get stronger, tougher, wiser, better? And I often hear people whinge, moan and complain about tough times. And fair enough, because tough times are hard. But it's one of the things about coming into the garden that I really enjoy. It's easy to put pretty things into the garden. It's easy to make the garden look pretty from the outside. But if you want it to look pretty from the inside, if you want to make sure that the weeds don't grow through the pretty stuff, you have to get down and dirty. You have to dig really hard. You have to work really hard to get the shit out. And I really enjoy it. And I'm asking you that same question. If you're a boss, if you're a leader, if you're a teacher, if you're a parent, if you're a coach, if you're somebody that has to be tough and strong, how would you get tough and strong if you didn't have any weeds to pull out, if you didn't have any challenges, if you didn't have any hassles? And here's an even better question. How do you feel after you've picked the stuff out of your life that shouldn't be there, if you've got rid of the challenges, if you've overcome a problem? One of the things that I love doing first thing in the morning when the sun's coming up, I look out over my garden and there's rocks and logs and heaps of gravel that's been moved and soil that's been moved, and it looks really pretty. But it took a lot of bloody hard work, and the sense of satisfaction would not be the same if I'd got somebody else to do it or if it had been easy. And I'm sure of that because my major sense of satisfaction comes from working really hard, achieving something. How do you feel if you get something for free versus how do you feel if you've had to work really hard for it? And that great expression was given to me as a small child: if you get it for free, it makes nothing of me. Great quote. If I don't have to work for it, if I don't have to earn it, it doesn't add any value to my life. It's pretty and it's nice and it's lovely to get gifts, but ultimately, how does my character grow? How do I get stronger and tougher and wiser if I don't have any hassles in my life? So one of the things that I'm really excited about at the minute, I'm starting a new part to my garden, and I've got to remove a hell of a lot of weed, and that's going to take effort and energy. It's going to make me puff. It's going to make me stronger. I'm out here in the fresh air and sunshine, which means my life is going to be better because of the weeds in my garden. I'm going to get tougher and stronger and wiser because I have challenges in my life, hassles in my life, and I hope you feel the same. And the reason for that, of course, is if we don't, as adults, become tougher, stronger, wiser, and our kids are seeing us do that, how are they going to do that? What does the future of the world look like if our children don't want to overcome challenges? Another one of the great questions I ask every day: do I want life to be easier, or should I get harder? Do I want the load to be lighter, or do I want to get stronger? How would I get tougher and stronger if life was easy all the time? So it's just a moment of contemplation out here in the garden. I love weeds. I love hassles. I love challenges. I love things that are hard to overcome, because if it's easy to overcome, it makes nothing of me. If it's hard to do it, it means I'm going to get harder. And there's another great question. Do you want to be soft or do you want to be hard? So if, like me, it's important for you and you don't have an option to be weak, I certainly don't. I have people relying on me to be strong. I have a life that requires me to be strong, and I have lots of hassles and challenges in my life. How about you? So if you want your life to be better, stronger, tougher, wiser, if you want to be better, tougher, stronger, wiser, could it be a really good idea to get tough, get strong, get wise, lift heavy, get puffed so that you overload your muscles, your bones, your brain, your central nervous system, your hormonal system, so that you become the human being that can handle the tough stuff that comes into your life? How about that? So you can sing like I do every day. Super duper doo, how are you? I feel very amazing, tough and strong and wise, and getting better every day. Woohoo!